Hey everyone. So it's been a minute. Me and hubby been enjoying our summer actually. So yeah, I wanted to show y'all what we was getting going on. Look, take a look. What y'all say? Tell me what y'all say. What they look like. We getting these crabs popping. And today we didn't do this thing. Let me tell you, I'm not even gonna hold you. I did the steam before, and I did the crabs with the beer in the water. Listen, this is my preference. I want my crabs to be nice and juicy. So right now we snacking on some pork rinds. We got some what we got going on? We got different things. I told you all the crabs be an appetizer, but we got some African food going on. For y'all that asked about, I'm sorry, should have had all this prepared. But I'll show y'all now. But we can never get nothing that we all agree upon. So this is what I got. Look, any of y'all Africans out there know what this is about. Send me a message. What that look like, y'all? That's fufu. Okay? You take a bit of that, dip it with your egusi and oxtail. Yeah, that's what that is. It's egusi and oxtail, and then you got fufu. So from my African people, what they've been telling me is I just show y'all a little glimpse. Take a bit of this fufu, do it up like this in your hand, and then you dip it like that, and slurp it up like that. Ooh, that's good. So yeah, that's what I had for later. Ooh, as y'all can see, the spice has got to me, but it is lovely. So when it's time to eat that, trust me, I will enjoy. I'm doing this because I'm not sure how far we're going to get with this video. Because trust and believe, we about to do a video. I'm not sure if we want to do a live video or we going to just record. But this is my husband's food. He wanted Jamaican. I wasn't feeling no Jamaican. I wanted some African food. But he got some oxtail, rice, and cabbage, rice and beans. So yeah, that's what hubby meal is looking like. So yeah, I'm about to take them crabs out of the water, and yeah, we about to get it popping. All right, see y'all in a little bit. Look at here, y'all. Look what we got going on over here. This is in our house. Look, still got them pork skins. We moved our little eating area to our small little another area of the house. So yeah, this is what we got going on. Hey everybody.
What's up, everybody?
So voila, we here. So what's today's date? Today is the July the 8th. I think it's July the 8th.
I don't know what the day is, y'all.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
And look, this is what we have. We got our little crabs going on. We don't have. I think I showed y'all a little cap of what we had to go with the crabs, because I told y'all crabs is just like a little appetizer, a little tease.
That's all they're going to be too. Because when you keep eating them, you realize that you really gotta eat something.
Exactly. So what I had for my meal afterwards is African food. I had egusi and spinach with a little bit of oxtail, and what my husband has is Jamaican oxtails with rice and beans and cabbage and a little bit of mixture of other vegetables too. So what you see him snacking on is these pork skins.
Breaking all my teeth up.
So yeah, yeah. So we got our little crabs. So we're about to go in, okay? Hopefully y'all had a wonderful 4th of July. We spent our time in Baltimore in the harbor. Had some crabs from Baltimore. Came home with crabs from the harbor. And yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. And not trying to sound all cocky, but I just felt like my crabs taste better.
Nothing wrong with us crediting ourselves. Somebody gotta do it.
Exactly. And the fact that I like seasoned food, and then I respect the fact that my husband don't like spicy food, I think that makes a big difference. Because people sometimes have a tendency of thinking that because of flavor or whatever reason, they had to over season their food or had to make it extra spicy or whatever. But everybody don't eat that kind of stuff. So somebody like, huh? Nothing in here. Look, hollow. But on this side is meat in here. So me personally, I think that's what makes my food a little bit better, because I feel like when I cook my seafood, I cater to everybody, and I respect the fact that everybody wants their food seasoned, but they don't want it over seasoned, and they don't want it spicy if they don't eat spicy food. And it may not seem like a big deal to you, but for someone like me, I mean, someone like me, it won't bother me. But my husband, he don't like spicy foods. So we have all male crabs. I'm not fully impressed with how the crabs been this season. I'm gonna be honest with you. Crabs been like, they've been having crabs, but they not as good as I've been wanting them to be.
This is perfect.
I think the crabs that I make is a little bit more juicier. I told y'all how I make mine. I make my crabs both ways. I steam it, and I can put it in a pot full of water and beer. And my preference is still going to be the beer and the water. Seriously. See, me, I want my, I want to be able to slurp the juice out of my crab.
Wow, this is delicious. Between this, me being tired from working today, I'm sitting here, trying my eyes to glancing up, y'all see, but I'm watching Good Times. Because that's what we do in this house. We watch Good Times. We watch all those 70s and 60s retro TV shows. And we don't watch them. Cable make us watch them.
Exactly.
We run the hell out of them.
This is why we pay for our cable bill.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what, y'all? Tonight, power.
Mm-hmm. Who got those fire sticks? Got those fire sticks. You see in power early. They got work this Sunday night.
Exactly.
You find something else to do, and you'll see power by the time you wake up early in the morning. All kinds of. I get those fire sticks, y'all.
I'm so sad. They doing my boy Ghost dirty, boy. Look at it. That's all meat right there. That's all meat.
We got a resistor. That's how Charlie Murphy said. We got a resistor. I ain't resisting.
Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad. I mean, I noticed he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I wasn't thinking that he had, like, a deadly illness.
I remember Ricky Harris, both of them. You know,
Oh,
in their
yeah.
50s, man.
Too young.
Yeah. I remember Ricky Harris when he first performed on Def Comedy Jam. Playing a lot of different stuff. Sad. Gotta definitely watch our health, y'all. Watch what we eat. Watch our intake. Gotta watch our intake.
I know it's easy said and done.
Yeah. I'm showing y'all ports again. I'm sitting here showing all kind of intake.
Can I sit on the step?
Mm-mm. Go ahead upstairs, Bessie. So right now, my oldest son, he's at work. My daughter, she's over her grandmother's house. And little guy, he just got a new game that he want to play. These crabs is good.
Mm-hmm.
The meat. He had a good time in Baltimore Harbor. He did. So close to home. But a nice opportunity to get away from home. And I ain't know the Harbor, I don't know any of y'all gamble, I ain't know the Harbor built a casino.
Yeah, right next to the resort we was in.
They had a couple of casinos. I was
Yeah,
like, okay, be more.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive. I'm not a big gambler, but it's kind of fun.
It is. Until you start losing.
My mom was with us when we went back out to go to that casino. And we ran into a man that was like, listen, I was just going to pay my last little $15 and see where I would go from here. He said, just my money to get through the tolls. got off the same machine that my mom just got off of, mind you. My mom just stayed around and was like looking. This man ended up coming up like over $1,500 from $15. Only slots that I've really played is the Wheel of Fortune slots. So if y'all know about your Wheel of Fortune slot, you know what I'm talking about. But them Wheel of Fortune slots, boy, when they hit, it might be a good experience for you. It might be a lovely thing. If y'all are still watching this, we want to thank y'all for all the subscribers. We appreciate all y'all.
I guess the next holiday we'll be celebrating is before we go back, the kids go back to school.
Okay, Labor Day. We don't we won't take nothing for granted. We haven't been filming as often. For one, I'm in school, and oh my God, it's been killing me. Y'all, every single day I find myself having to do something pertaining to school. These 2 years is going to be worth it. It's 2 years that I'm going to have to endure. I'm going to have to suck it up, find a way to get through it.
Yep. That's the best way to do it. Ain't no shortcuts or corner.
All these little pockets got meat in it. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's definitely meat. Look. All this meat. The one good thing about the purpose of me going to school is the interesting topics that we deal with. It's so relatable. Like, you really feel like even if you ain't going through it, you know somebody that went through it. I'm trying to get my master's in social work. So, and I'm trying to become licensed. All this is meat inside. Look. It's funny because they having a block party in the next block over. And I feel like we a part of it. That's how clear we hear it.
That's some good music playing too.
Last time we was on, somebody was asking us about me and my daughter about the Black China. He was asking about Black China.
Oh, Black China. All I'm gonna say is, maybe we knew, maybe he didn't know, but she is who we thought she was. That's all I'm gonna say. She is who we thought she was. Sad. It's sad, but it just goes to show you that I don't want to label just women, but men also too. You know, and the unfortunate part that the people that get hurt the most is the kids. Kids are like sacrificial lamb in these relationships when people are devious or just money hungry about just doing whatever. First thing you hear is somebody say, "Oh, my kids, I love my kids." Oh yeah, no you don't. When you out here living foul like this, you know your kid is just a pawn on the chessboard.
I wouldn't say they don't love their kids,
and that's what I said before. I'm not gonna say they don't love their kids, but
they don't think about the consequences.
And let me tell you something. You can't think like that when you're a parent. It's not a such thing as not thinking about the consequences when you have a child. Maybe when you're young and you're a little reckless or just you, but when you have another, see, that's no excuse. That's no excuse.
I will agree. Because every action that I've done, I always think of the consequences. I be mad and I be saying to myself, you know what? Thank God I got kids, because I swear I'll be in jail today. When I flash back and think about the fact that I have kids, it kind of deters my mind from where it was going. And I don't claim to be no tough person, but I be having to take into consideration a lot of stuff when you a parent. I just said that it had to resort to that. I don't think you should have been that petty. Put her on blast like. You knew what she did, or what she was out there doing. I guess that was his defense mechanism.
And you know, sometimes when you say that, it's a lot of women that have done the same thing to men that were cheating. There's a lot of women, and I can name a few. I can name one on top of my head with Mary J. Blige. You know, there's women that do that too. Man? Or no, but her man, Michael around and she put me on blast and video of him.
Who?
Mary J. Blige.
What she done?
She put on blast. Her husband messing with that woman.
Who, Kendall? Kendall is her new husband, bro.
No, the other one. They was cheating on her.
Which one? The one with the brown eyes, Kendall?
I don't know if she was married more than once. The one she was married to for a significant amount of years.
I thought that was Kendall.
Oh, well, maybe that's the brother. But you know, if it wasn't social media and you couldn't get it out, how would people know?
Yeah.
You know, think about it.
Social media.
And he just randomly came out and said it. Nobody won't believe it. You know, but with social media, you can put people on blast now. And you know what she does? I see her videos on Instagram. She just acts like as if nothing didn't happen. Of course, you've seen videos of her in bed with particular guys, and I guess it's just, you know, I just pray that my kids don't look at this and really think that this is what life is about, because it's really sad. Because it's a bad representation of what a woman is supposed to be, and he's a bad representation of what a man is supposed to be by this feeding into the dumb stuff. So, you know, you gotta blame both of them. He could have been humble and took it on the chin and just dealt with it a different kind of way. It's not his wife, so he can't get her for, you know, committing adultery or nothing. It's a girlfriend that he had a kid with. I'm pretty sure he had plans on marrying the woman.
Well, he did.
You know, but something must have, a light bulb must have went off in his head, and probably thank God that, you know, it didn't
but
get
you know
as far
what?
as
The only thing is I can say is that the Kardashian show displayed the issues that they were having. Like, he had a lot of self-esteem issues.
Yeah.
You know, you look at Rob back in the day when the show first aired. He was small, he was skinny. He didn't have issues that he had now.
My whole thing is Rob didn't go out there. He wanted a woman so bad. He wanted to deal with I don't know if he wanted to deal with a woman of color or whatever. But it was millions of women out there.
He could have.
But you
and
chose.
He had good looking women.
And you chose what you really couldn't have. And you still ain't never have her. Because she was with, you know, was spreading us over everybody. So you went with what you really didn't need in your life and really shouldn't have had in your life. Because you knew all the signs, reputation was there. When you meet a woman off the back, regardless, a regular, you know, a 9-to-5 woman, you don't know her reputation. You know, she may be a subliminal like me or you on Facebook. You know, or any line. But you wanted the cream of the crop. And, you know, you kind of knew you had doubts in your head before you even laid down with her. But she softened your wound. And unfortunately, you gotta grow and learn from this.
Yeah.
That's all. You ain't the first, brother, and you ain't gonna be the last. That goes for a woman too. I'm not saying to make it right, but it's something that everybody gotta overcome and get over. It's like death. When somebody close to you pass it, you gotta, you know, only time gonna heal that. It don't matter what I say, how many times I keep telling you, don't worry about it. It don't matter. It'll heal itself. It'll heal itself. Sometimes watching these old retro TV shows, man, it really shows you how, you know, none of it is not familiar to what people can say, oh no, that wasn't how, you know, all this was a reality. And you kind of make you appreciate a lot of time when you watch it. I don't care how many times you watch it, it was a reality for a lot of us that grew up, whether you grew up in the 70s or 60s or early 80s. It was a reality. Mannerism, how you talk to people, how you dealt with them, racism in the world, you know, it was a reality. I'm not saying TV today isn't like that, but these shows, when you watch them, man, they dealt with, you know, they dealt with what they had.
Yeah.
Props, you know, whatever, you know, costumes or whatever, or whatever they wore or they makeup, and it'll make you appreciative. That's how original these shows really are.
So over the news, we heard that they found in the Center City area of our city, they found a noose tied up on the tree. So I just found it interesting that people were surprised. I don't know if they hiding in a bubble and want to think that racism isn't here, but it's happening all over. A noose, and in the area that it was found, it was like, what's that area? It was where one of the government buildings was.
Old City.
It was like Old City, Philly. It was like in a common area where various people traveled. It just makes you sit up there and think, like, wow, you really are amongst a population of people that are just racist.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why we ain't go live today.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
you get those racism shots, you know, through racism.
And it's easy to say, I'm annoyed.
See, if this was the 50s, 60s, I had no choice but to know it. This day, 21st century, this day time, I ain't gotta know it. And the sad thing about it, it comes from online or from a distance. It don't come to where you can say it and I can really do something about it.
Exactly. Nobody brave enough that was saying in front of your face.
You know, I try to sit here and y'all, and you know, try to play it off and watch that and that. But you know, like me, I'd rather talk fly to you before I lie to you. Cause I'm telling you now, if I had opportunity, that's all I'm gonna say. I'd rather talk fly to you before I lie to you. I ain't gonna tell you I'm gonna turn the other cheek.
You see, man? I'll be like, baby, please just turn the other cheek.
My foot gonna be all up in their ass. I'm telling you now.
I'm like, ignore that.
I'm gonna be last thing. I'm a very nice guy. I don't bother nobody. But I tell you, if somebody come at me with that, the last thing they're gonna be calling me is soft. That's the last thing you'll be saying about me. Oh, he's soft. That's the last thing you'll be saying about me. Go back to these crabs, y'all. These crabs are excellent. Crabs are excellent, y'all.
They are, oh my God. So delicious. See, I feel like when you boil the water and stuff and heat the crab up, that's seasoned, I feel like it gives the crabs a better flavor and it makes it juicy. Okay, it's nice and juicy.
I went ham on these, y'all. I don't know how many I ate, but I know what too many. Y'all.
So these are from this spot in Philly called Anastasia's Seafood. I will sit back and say this. It must be something going on with these crabs, because I still don't feel like the crabs are as how they normally are around this time. I was expecting these crabs to be a little bit bigger. I mean, they are good though. So what y'all been up to all summer? Have y'all been enjoying your summers? This weekend we were supposed to go to Virginia. Unfortunately, we had a death where one of my great aunts died. But we were trying to turn it into a family affair. So today was the funeral, and tomorrow going back home day. So what my family was deciding on doing was going to King's Dominion. I had every expectation of going, but I really couldn't go because of my work, not because of my work schedule, because what I had to do for school. That's why I say my school, ooh, it's whooping my behind. But like I said, I'm looking at the bigger picture. It's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. In 2 years, I'll have my degree. And all her work will pay on.
I'm back, everybody. I had to look after my baby boy. But everybody, I'm back. Oh, a little hot. Oh.
Look at my nose. You done?
You see all those I ate, baby? Oh my god, I don't even know how many I ate. I overdid it. I ain't never eat.
Would you cut this up? So just so y'all know, look.
That's all y'all love.
We still got more crabs left. So we're not gonna eat these today. We'll save them for tomorrow. But these joints is delicious.
Oh, wow.
Right on time. We're gonna go to eating our afternoon food. and his Caribbean food. I wanted to show y'all that because, you know, all we doing here is crab. But I want y'all to see, we really do eat more than just crab. Crabs is just a little appetizer for us. So as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Again, like this video, share this video, subscribe
to our
subscribe.
We have a lot
Become
of
one of the
to talk
family,
about, y'all. We got a lot of stuff to
exactly.
talk about.
And we don't do this again for the money or anything. We just love doing this, and we appreciate everybody that comment. Feel free to comment too.
Yes.
Okay. So peace out, y'all.
Love y'all.